I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Craig Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Chicago Bulls here to defend the home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Here's DeRozan. The Clippers grab the miss.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Leonard. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. And George gets it to go. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Stolen by Ball. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Bulls basketball.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Zubac.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Outside for George. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's his first.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
Here's Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Here's LaVine. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, LaVine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Back to Jackson. Outside for George. No good with the triple. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. Inside. And finished off by DeRozan.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And here are the Clippers. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really like going at each other, don't they?
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And George gets it to go. George has got 8 points. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 3.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Now here's Williams. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Hartenstein. Leonard inside. Banked in off the glass. He has 5.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Here's DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Vucevic. Off with the layup. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside for George. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And now the Clippers on the break. That one goes in.
Paul George.
And boy, he's got terrific feel on that jump shot. That's how George knocks down those catch-and-shoot jumpers in the blink of an eye. And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
Nikola Vucevic.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Robert Covington.
58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A nice shot by George.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
You can see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking with power.
Levine can't hit.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
The shot by George, wide open.
Paul George.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 15.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Levine wide open. Drills it from outside. He has 7.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
3 seconds left.
Paul George.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on their opposing shooters in general.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Bulls trail by 11. On the wing, Levine. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively. I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Levine's shot is off. Clippers leading by 13. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. BA, thank you.
And one of the few NBA players out of an HBCU, Robert Covington, undrafted out of Tennessee State University, has had to work for everything he's gotten in this league.
He got his feet wet in the lean years of Philly. Really trusting the process, and not a lot of flash in his game. All about determination and detail.
All right.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Get loud for the Lovables.
top DeRozan. 8 points for him. Good.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Pass to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Leonard. Back to Powell. Here's Leonard. High post, Zubats. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard with the bucket.
Kawhi Leonard.
Leonard's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Marcus Morris
It's his first trip to the line.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
At the line for the Bulls.
And he makes the first.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Here's Leonard. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his
More of a shooting than passing, though. Mike still able to find it.
Back to Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Pass to Jones. Leonard with the steal.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And the fact that Leonard can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Goes up on the high post. It's hauled in by Zubats. Goes back up. And scoring with the play inside is Leonard. Leonard's got 19 points.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
The shot misses. Good D by Thompson. Bulls trail by 21. To the inside. Pass to Caruso. It's White on the wing. Thompson right side. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And there was a slight panic in LA when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-6 run. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
Nikola Vucevic.
That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. With the drive.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
DeRozan on the wing. And the 3 off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Assist from
Morris really rises up to these jams, leaving no mistake as he finishes with authority.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Covington. To the wing right side. He got it up. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Powell for three. No good on the three.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a three for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Pass to Powell. Driving the lane.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
One of the strongest parts of this game, so is phenomenal at finding ways to get guys involved.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Levine, that's good.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Tipped away. And stolen by Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's DeRozan. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And at 6'7" with a 7'2" wingspan, Robert Covington, Greg, comfortable guarding power forward.
Well, he's accustomed to it. In high school, he was the same height, but only weighed 170 pounds. Even then, his coach said he was weak, but he wasn't soft.
Pass to Powell. Lets the three fly. Nailed from three-point land.
For three.
Powell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
For the Bulls.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Timeout call.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Let's hear you, fans.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Leonard looking over the floor. George.
Paul George.
And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Remaining in
No,
the third.
because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Paul George.
Again, the Clippers.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs
Clippers
of
foul.
letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the
That's
work
his
at the
second
defensive
personal
end as
foul.
well.
Second team.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Bulls moving the ball around. And the Bulls with another miss. Leonard inside. 19 points in the game. Now Batum. Here's George. DeRozan defending. 6 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Williams. Pass to DeRozan. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And the Strokes definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
George with the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
For three, Levine. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside, George. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Out to DeRozan. Will it go? The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. 22 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
For three, Levine. And the Clippers call time here.
Hey, we been a running back up to the side.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers, Isaiah Hartenstein, Norman Powell. Timeout call, Clippers. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers,
George, that's a two-pointer. Misses. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. For three, Levine drops in the tray.
Good shot.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, one in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Leonard on the wing. From outside the arc. And that one is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. There's Ball with the three. Offensive rebound. Outside Williams. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
DeRozan in the corner. Five on the clock.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots. And you know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Left side Levine. Goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Zach Levine.
Defense, they just took that possession
his
off.
first
I mean, they get
personal
away
foul.
with it that time, but they
First
got to
team
show some
foul.
more aggression.
George, that's a two-pointer.
Paul George.
That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Zubac. Now here is George. Guarded by Levine. This one for three. George, no good. Levine deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. On the wing, DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Back to Williams. Leonard with the steal. Fires it up. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. To the wing on the left. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from DeRozan. There's Williams with the 3. To the middle. Nifty move. DeRozan's shot is good. And now 24 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Leonard with the bucket.
Leonard.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
And the jam by Levine.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside, George. The 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
3 points.
George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
DeRozan's shot is off. Leonard with the ball. Williams picks him up. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Levine double team. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Clippers ball.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Man, when you're playing from behind, that's the last thing you want to do. Make matters worse.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Clippers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for George.
I mean, he had a plan for how to attack the D. He executed and never let up. Relentless offensive basketball.
And the basket by DeRozan.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
And here's George for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
Lots of room. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Back to Leonard. And that one drops.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the